I won't know either for a minute.
Oh, you're live.
How about that? It's working.
Yeah.
Or it seems to be working.
I'm on YouTube and it's working.
Okay. Hopefully somebody stuck around.
For now, you got you and me.
Yeah, I didn't really expect a whole lot, but
Yeah, I told them that you will be back in 10 minutes or maybe a bit more.
it usually takes me about 10 minutes to cycle everything and then turn everything back on, run a test.
Yeah, so should we consider that as your break for this hour?
Yes, yes, that'll be the break for this hour. So, because I took
Okay.
went out and did my walkabout while I waiting for
Yeah.
my router to reset.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, hopefully everything's up and running. It looks like it. So, all right. And we're going to go talk to Desmona.
Hmm.
Desmona.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
That sounds crazy, all right.
That's not a denial. Deacon has proof you used teleportation of all things to get inside the Institute. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabbard.
All right. So, we have to still talk to her. Okay. So let's talk to her again.
Desdemona.
Bet you never met a
Please,
synth before
work
glory.
with us instead of the Minutemen.
Yeah, you got
The
to warn
lives
her
of
about
many
Bunker Hill.
synths are at stake.
Well, it's not
I'll
letting me do
stick
that.
with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around.
Yeah, join
The fate
them
of the synths
and fail the
depends on
mission
it.
with them.
Use the back.
They will send you back to the Minutemen.
Burn this hideout.
How do? What do you
I
mean? I was gonna go do the butcher bill too, and then come back and see if I can talk to her.
Solid.
The Butcher Bill?
Yeah, I have a quest from to do butcher bill. Butcher bill 2. Go to the dead drop for Dr. Carrington,
Oh, okay.
and then see if if I can get a different option going. So, at least that's what I was thinking. No.
No, that shouldn't change anything.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing.
It's a completely different quest. It's not part of their main quest.
Okay.
You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
What do I wanted to say? Yeah, for the Battle of Bunker Hill, I would suggest you do a hard save before, just in case
Please,
you
work with us
don't
instead of
fail.
the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Well, I have a hard save just before I started this conversation with her. So you're saying I
Yeah,
should
but-
side with the railroad?
Yeah, side with the railroad.
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear
I'm
that.
just saying that we are back on the
What
chat.
I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the railroad has.
So whenever people see it,
It's time you
Yep.
learn about Patriot. There's a man,
someone
or
is
a
here.
woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute, who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives.
Yeah, you're
We
here.
don't know his name. We've never had a
Yeah.
word
No,
on
it says
him.
Yeah.
there's
So we
it
gave
says
him
there's
a code
four
to
people.
Patriot.
Yep.
So you need to infiltrate the
That's good.
Institute and make contact with Patriot.
Welcome back, guys.
Contacting him.
I don't know who it
going to
is,
be-
but thank you for being here.
Fortunately, Tom has come up with a potential way to
It's
do it.
always
We can
appreciated.
plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
Hey, it's
Okay.
Bullseye's back.
Now, I think we're going to take that, and we're going to take the noodle cups. Let's see, I can get over here. Dang. I just
Sticker Tom's
had a
good
shooting
next time.
pain in my head.
I hope it goes better than last time.
I hate that when that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, more noodle cups. Need more noodle cups. What do we have here? Bottle cap. And a new Kachari. So if I drop 4 noodle cups in a settlement, do I get that stack of 4? Which would be kind of cool.
I never tried actually.
Well, we'll have to check that out, won't we?
Yeah, because that would be extremely cool for junk decoration.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So remind me
You
when
can
we get... What?
No, you can drop them here and see if it works.
G519.
Well, I guess that's true. Let's see.
Hey
Inventory.
YouTube, welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome.
YouTube, hello! Noodle cups. Now that I got a bunch of them, 15 noodle cups, and they weigh a half a pound. How can a noodle cup weigh as much as a frickin' grenade? Come on, really? Okay.
That's some serious stomach filling noodles.
Yeah, really.
I would throw like 6 of them to make sure it stacks, even though it's only 4.
Nope, it just gives you
That's still there.
4.
Okay.
Okay, we'll try 6 and see what happens. And see if we get a stack. I don't think we're going to.
I don't think so, but it's worth the try.
Make sure all
Nope.
of this was worth it.
Yeah, no, that's too
Hey.
bad.
That was an idea.
Yeah. I'm always up for trying something else, you know? So, especially when you're doing vanilla. I'm debating whether to go back to using OC Decorator, because I'm just so frustrated, because my whole Tammy playthrough is really messed up because of the
I would rather you use make static
I hope a little of that's still there.
rather than
if it isn't,
OC decorator.
Make sure all
Why
of
is
this
that?
was worth it.
Because OC decorator only have one way to put objects.
that's true.
Like a beer bottle is always standing. Hey, Gary B, welcome to the
Oh
stream.
my god, Gary B, how you doing? We haven't seen you in
Yay!
so long. I mean, it's like...
Months.
Okay, Stinker Tom, where is he? He was sleeping here a minute ago.
Sorry, it took me sometimes to remind me your
Excuse me.
your nickname.
It's like we have Chris and Crispy, but we just call him...
Man, you actually
Just call
there?
him Morph.
Inside the belly of the beast?
Yeah,
No time for that though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a holotape, plug her into any Institute terminal, and execute.
Encrypted message. Okay. So we gotta find that. So okay, so I guess we're going...
Running
Have we,
sense out of the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem.
okay, so... Are we going back to the Institute now? And
no, you don't need to. You just need to show up at Bunker Hill
Yeah?
and
Kill the...
make sure people will see you killing sins. Not the sins you're supposed to protect. Just regular sins.
yeah, I'm so
So
confused.
so Father will be pissed at you. Well,
Oh, I
they-
see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, no, if you
You-
fail, if they fail at their thing, you're gonna get him pissed at you anyway. So I wouldn't think you have to do anything. Usually, I just stand there and wait for it to do its thing, and then I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. To make sure, I'm making sure. I usually making sure that I kill sins.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Thanks
saying.
again for the information. I'll get up north as soon as
That way, I'm sure Father will be pissed
I
off.
suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
No, let's not see what's wrong with me. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Because-
So we are gonna go do Bunker Hill then. Okay. Upload encrypted message on any Institute terminal. We don't care about that.
Yeah,
We're not gonna do
we
that.
We don't care about that because
Okay.
you'll have to go to the institute with the Minutemen. So
Right. Okay. Well, should we go to before we do Bunker Hill? Should we go to the Brotherhood and just go putz around and see if they offer up anything or not bother? We were looking. You said we were looking for quests, so that's why I came here. And then we got a quest, and you said no, we don't need to do that. So I'm confused. But okay. I'm sure
No,
you can
because
understand my confusion, right?
I can understand, but at that point, you're not you don't want to play the game as the game says it should be played.
Right. Well, you have to remember this all started out many, many weeks ago, and months ago actually, as a test. Is what happens if you don't use any of the main quest people until I had all the settlements. You know, so over half of the settlements I have no build at, but
Yeah.
so needless to say, I'm not getting those requests from Garvey all the time. You know, build
Yeah,
settlements
go-
where they make no sense. You know, like Hangman's Alley and
Mhm.
you know.
I remember the first one of my playthroughs. I was asking Preston to point me the settlements I need to unlock. I was using him for that. But the second settlement he wanted me to unlock was Finch Farm.
Yeah.
So go and kill the Forge at level 4. I was like, yeah, no.
And
not
that
doing-
ain't gonna happen. That's hard to take them out at level 30, for God's sake. Okay, we do want to kill the Courser, right?
Yeah, you want to kill the Coursers, you want to kill pretty much every synth you come across.
Okay.
But they will. There's an infinite number of synths, so you don't want to wait until you kill them all. You just want to piss off the institute.
Oh, look at that! It's already started its thing. Huh. There was a one-shotter. I couldn't believe that. That's amazing. So much for X418.
Oh. Yeah, you can just go.
It says go to CIT, join Father. So
Yeah, that's all you had to do. You can skip the wall quest.
oh, and the Brotherhood does show up. See, okay, I did. Somebody else made that comment. I think it was Ted, who's not here today, for whatever reason. What do we got here?
He's maybe taking care of his parents.
Yeah, I know he's got some things going. Oh, no, I'm carrying too much. Son of a bitch.
Hey, welcome back, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you back. Okay, well, let's see. I don't know if I have fast travel. I gotta go drop off all my crap, so let's... I didn't realize I had picked up that much crap. Oh, I do have fast travel being overweight. Good. How convenient.
Yeah, that perks is a must-have.
Oh, especially, yeah, if you're a builder and doing... Especially in vanilla. I mean, if you're using mods, then it doesn't really matter because you don't need... you can, you know, if you're using FreeMaker or FreeCrafter, yeah, you pretty
you
much
don't
got
need
it.
to
Yeah.
loot.
So,
Yeah, that's the kind of mods I clearly don't want to use. Even though I'm using the duplication glitch mod, but
well,
That's
that's
different.
what duplication glitch mod, huh?
resource duplication.
Well,
No, not duplication glitch, not a mod, just the glitch.
Oh, okay. The one you found with the workbench or with the conveyor thingy. That
No,
one.
the one when you scrap and store really quickly. You know the square
Yes, yes,
cross
yes.
circle.
Yep. Yep.
This one. The other one I can use, but it requires me to build a conveyor storage, and I usually don't want to do that.
God, I have one too many plays with me being. I can no longer remember where all my stuff goes. Let's see, is this junk? Junk. Okay. So. Oh, that's why I'm carrying so much. Let's get rid of the mods first. Jesus.
Maybe to make sure you don't confuse one playthrough for the other. Maybe on the next one, you should use another settlement for your main base.
Well, the only thing that's really confusing is because Gary, he chose it for the same reason I always choose it, because it happens to be the absolute best settlement for, for doing this. So, in my opinion, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you just need a shack for you and storing your stuff. Or maybe put, the letters on your storage, saying junk, weapons, and such.
Oh, but that's not what confuses me. It's when I get to a particular place, because like I usually know, like I picked up some gas canisters, and because I knew I needed a couple, but I can't. I have too many playthroughs, so I no longer remember, where I'm at what. It's like, well, and but you also need all this stuff for, building stuff. So. So we're just gonna keep a clip under his tall flask and take it. So yeah, I just keep odds, bits and pieces. I don't think I have any toasters. So that we can transfer all the junk into there. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these. I mean, I carry way too much shit anyway, but pipe pistols, yeah, I need those.
I'm doing good, Chris. Thank you. How about you?
Well, as always, I'm doing just peachy, so, I'm streaming, I'm happy. My sister should be back in town today, so...
You won't need the vertebrates signal grenade, but...
Well, that's true. Oh, I forgot I had all this frickin' combat armor. Combat armor was going in... Is it here? Nope. Why do I have guns in there? Good question. Oh, this is a special guns. Let's see. Where did I put heavy armor? Here we go. I knew I had it somewhere. In this playthrough, I'm still wearing the Marine stuff, and I want to actually make up a new set of armor and get rid of the extra. I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, this stuff still weighs, 10 pounds. That's 16, 24. 30.
Oh yeah, it's
36,
really heavy.
almost 40 pounds, and that cuts into what you can carry. So why do you want to do that?
I've noticed that in terms of pure carry weight,
yeah,
deep pocketed is actually better than using ultralight.
Well, I use ultralight because it gives you additional AP.
Ah, fair enough.
So, game crashed? Oh, yeah, Chris. Understand that frustration. It happens to me fairly often. So.
Yeah, that really sucks.
And you don't have to be running mods or anything. The PS4 just crashes, just pukes on you, and so it's like, oh, thank you so much. How much I appreciate that, it's just...
That's why I got a bit paranoid, and do quick saves like all the time.
Yeah, the problem is that that may not save you either because you can get um, a corrupted save. So if your system crashes and it goes to reload,
Hmm.
you could wind up with a corrupted save, and then you're really a shit's creek, So
Yeah, it happened to me when I was just before I recorded week 12.
right.
First, I finished my junk decoration and I got attacked by gunners who decided to throw a grenade in my shop. So, of course, all my junk,
Went everywhere.
yeah, went everywhere.
Yep, that's the way it works.
I started redecorating it and it crashed.
Know that one by heart.
So, yeah, I got pissed and I said, yeah, fuck it. I, I will redecorate the shop, but the the apartments on top of it,
Right.
they're empty. They're empty.
Yeah, that's why I kind of some of the stuff I stopped even bother with
Junk decoration.
the junk decorating because it just I'm so tired of it just falling through the floor and everything else under the sun, and it's like it's not fair. You spend all this time, and some of the stuff stays. It's just like random of what will stay and what won't. Like
Hmm.
this one has been pretty stable so far after I put it up here 3 times. But a lot of times like this stayed, and somebody says, well, it's because the way it refreshes and stuff, and I said, I'm not so sure about that. Because this stuff stayed, and then I could put, like, in my other Tammy playthrough, I put a battery in on one of these shelves, and it started this shelf, and then the next time it was on this shelf, and then finally it wound up on the bottom. It's like, well, you know, what the
Hmm.
heck, what's with that? There's no rhyme or reason,
But
is what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense as to why it's happening.
I, I never find a reason for it. Otherwise, we would have come up with a plan to avoid it.
Yes, and as far as I know, everybody who's especially on the PS4, I'm not so sure Xbox has as many issues.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kat has this issue even when she's using make static mods.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was with her, we were building at Warwick. We never finished the settlement, so that's why we didn't do a video about it. But yeah, we built at Warwick, and pretty much every single time we loaded, we had to move some objects back
Hmm.
because they were falling through.
Right.
And she was using it's Place Anywhere.
Yeah, that's the one you
Play,
told me that I should be using.
no, it's Make Static. I told you should be using
That Make Static
because
is now part of Place Anywhere.
yeah, but you can have it as a standalone.
Yeah, but it had yes, and it had issues because I had the same problem.
Okay.
There were some bugs in it, so it didn't always want to work.
Oh,
So
fair enough.
okay, so I haven't tried I haven't tried the upgraded version yet. So
Yeah, that
oh,
might be useful to use Quappa, especially with the tilt tool.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I don't know if I would use that. I don't know. Maybe there's if I was to do that, then there's some other mods that I think I would like to have. Uh, okay, deal with the escape sense, find the escape sense. Do we care about the escape sense?
Nope.
Nope. We want to go
We,
speak to
you,
Father at the CIT ruins.
yeah, you want to be thrown out the institute.
Right. So we have to go to the CIT ruins. So we got to fast travel. Why is it showing me? Oh, that's just power armor. CIT ruins. Here we go.
Yeah, he's on the roof.
Yeah, I just gotta see if I can remember how to get up there.
Good luck. I don't.
Yeah, you can. Well, oh, by the way, I was going to say that Bethesda's thing is actually, I believe, on Sunday, or maybe it's Saturday. They have they're having a pre E3 announcement.
Hmm.
It's not scheduled yet because it's going to be other than it's on June 10th or something. I looked it up and I was looking on Bethesda's website and there was nothing there. Oh, I got to go that way. That's where I got to go. Okay, because I can't get in here this way. So, all right. Can't get over this either. There we go. Usually I wear a jetpack and just fly up there, but you can actually do it this way. If I remember correctly.
There is a way to go on the roof.
Yeah. Just see if I can remember how to do it.
Yeah, I think through here you can.
Hey, Lava!
Hey Lava, welcome to the stream. How are you today?
I've done it
You should be
before.
able.
Maybe I can't. Maybe I do have to go through the building. Does anybody know? Ooh, almost had it. Because I'm pretty sure it's right here where you have to go.
If you stand on the
Dirt
the
pile.
pile of junk,
Yeah.
yeah, the dirt pile, and sprint and jump, you should be able to.
Well, it didn't let me up there. Maybe it's this pile. Nope, I don't think it's this pile.
Nope, no, you don't jump high enough.
Nope.
Not nearly high enough. So
So we have to go through the building, you think?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's been so long since I've done this. But I could swear you could get up there. Does anybody remember exactly now?
I don't.
Okay, well, God, it's been so long since I've done this. I could go get a jetpack, I suppose. I guess, I mean, when I had Libby, that was a modded playthrough, so...
Yeah, you can just go by the inside. Anyway.
Yeah, but I don't remember the route anymore. You have to go up some stairs, into a door, and down some stairs, and around this way, and up that way, and blah, 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 and it's like, you know.
Yeah, that's quite confusing, but I think that's your only option.
Someone there? A noise?
No, nobody's here. Let's see.
Oh, there's the super mutants.
Yeah.
Snack time! Out there! Somewhere!
Yeah, but you don't have to engage them. So you let the synths do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hanging her head. Seems to me I have to go this way.
I am a super mutant! Where'd you go? I am unstoppable! Gonna find you! Gonna kill you!
Ah, here it is. Ooh, secret code. A little Bethesda glitch there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, Verdi birds are still attacking.
I can't believe they made that mistake in the place you have to go through the main quest.
For what?
The flickering floor.
Oh, yeah. You think they'd, they don't fit shit. We all know that. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be interesting to see this new game that Bethesda's going to announce.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
in all my years, I've never set foot.
Yeah, I'm really
outside
looking
the
forward to it.
Institute.
Yep.
Not once.
But I will
Since the
do
day
like you.
they
I will wait for a review of it,
I've never had
of
a
someone I
reason.
trust.
But now,
Yep.
I got
this
a
just
few
confirms
game
the truth
reviewers I
I've
trust
always
on
known. The Commonwealth
on
is
YouTube.
dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Oxhorn. I trust Oxhorn.
No, not for a Bethesda game. He's not objective on a Bethesda game.
Kellogg called me the
That's true.
Did he?
I'm
Well,
oh yeah.
that's correct.
Otherwise, I do trust
I was
Oxhorn a
the
lot.
perfect candidate.
But
Medicine
Jim
with
Sterling,
uncorrupted DNA.
Jim Sterling
But
is a
if
good one,
something were
and
to
a
go
bunch of
wrong-
French ones.
If I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source
I
of
just
pre-war
didn't watch
DNA.
any review of God of War because I want my playthrough to be
It
completely
only
blind.
made sense
Yeah.
that my parents should fill that role. So you were
And the
kept
trailer
alive and
already
safe
spoiled too
within
much
the vault.
for me.
I'll admit,
It looks like a cool
When I
game.
had
It's
you
just,
released
I don't know if
from
it's
Vault
my
111,
style, so.
I had
I'm not
no
sure it's your style, but
expectations that you'd
if you
survive
like
our
my Let's Play
doing
Die,
all this. So not only do so,
you'll probably
managed
see if I
to
like the
find
game
me.
or not.
Right.
To infiltrate
But
the Institute
if you like my
itself,
Let's Play, go and buy it.
extraordinary.
It's apparently, from what I've heard,
Your
it's kind of The Last of
unconditional
Us,
love is
but
overwhelming.
a lot more brutal.
I think I need a moment.
I can
Yeah,
accept
it's
that
got
you're
some
okay.
weird. I've seen some
You
parts of
must
playthroughs, and it's got some weird mechanics in
I
it.
have had
So
no love to feel.
Yeah, I'll tell you after I play it
Now, you and
how I feel about
certainly it was
the
no longer necessary to
control.
keep you suspended.
if it's easy enough or if
Yeah.
it requires a lot of
Well, I
combinations.
suppose I wanted to see
Because I
what
know you
would
get
happen.
confused.
An experiment.
You get
of
confused
sorts.
with combinations of
Commonwealth
buttons.
corrupt.
yes,
So if
As
there's
it
too
has
much of them, I
already.
would just say to you, no,
Would
don't-
you even survive? Perhaps most
don't
possibly.
don't buy the game.
Would you? After all this time. A tenth
Lava
of
will
time.
probably buy Fallout 4 when it comes out.
I
It's
know the
just
answer.
that it's in a long time.
yeah. We're not going to see it for another couple of years, probably.
hmm
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all.
Just ACG?
But still,
I'll watch that.
I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand.
Yeah, I've bought
Everything I've
every
done
Fallout game
has
since
been
Fallout 3.
For the future. A future which I hope is
Never
not
played
in
Fallout 1 or
jeopardy
2
after
yet.
recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We got our asses kicked. Does it matter how?
The chances of failing this mission were so astronomically low that yes, it does matter. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was
Hey
going
Chris,
on.
I'm pretty sure
I will
Fallout
refrain from sharing the
SGWs
outcome
won't last.
for the moment.
They're
Things already
extremely
know
annoying, but they
things
won't
will only
last.
derail.
It's pretty much like
Speaking of
Tectonic. This weird
It's
dance
time
there
for you
was
to
like
become more involved in
10
the
years
future
ago.
of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Yeah, so if you pay attention to this guy's speech during this whole thing, he basically has condemned all of mankind that lives on the surface. You know, I mean, this is like Planet of the Apes thing, you know, let's all go underground and worship the nuclear reactor thing, you know, the nuclear missiles, you know. So Armageddon is at hand all over again. So what the Brotherhood is saying, you have a tendency to want to agree to until you start listening to what Maxon has to say, and he wants to eliminate all technology for everybody except for the Brotherhood of Steel. So, you know, here we go again, and then you have the railroad, which is just a bunch of SJWs, you know, with
Clearly.
You know, with a with armored coats. So the only ones that are relatively realistic are the Minutemen, who their only goal is to survive and try to make it a safer Commonwealth. So
they want to rebuild the Earthsea society.
right, you got to start someplace, as the saying goes, and so I guess we should just go to the Institute. So what are we going to do here? So we just go to the Institute and get tossed out? Oh no, we have to get the thing.
You've been tossed out. You need to talk to Desdemona now.
No, I haven't been tossed out yet. I have to go to the meeting because we have to get the quest for the balloon. Oh, I got a level up. Hey, Boxman.
No, you got to. Hey, Boxman, welcome to the stream. How are you today? You got to talk to Desdemona. She will send you with the Minutemen because you have no other choice.
I don't. Yeah, but I have to get the quest for the beryllium agitator so that we can.
No, the beryllium agitator is gone. You don't need to do that quest. If you want
you have to do the quest where you go to mass fusion. You have to do the mass fusion quest to get the.
You don't have to. That's the only way to get the other way to get the peaceful ending. That you have to do the mass fusion quest. With that way, you don't have to. Go and talk to Desdemona. You'll see.
Okay. Right now we have a level up, so we got all of that. Let's see. I was working on. I wanted to work on demolition, but maybe we need strong back. An over-encumbered running costs 50% less action points.
No, that's useless.
I already got ninja, and because this is primarily a melee character, but I've been running around with a rifle lately because we're out in the wilds. I don't really care. Let's see, we're now 50% harder to detect while sneaking. Medic would be good. It gives reduces 80% of your radiation, so that would be nice.
Yep.
Yeah, what's this one do? You can now invest total. That's fuck that. Toughness plus 20 damage resistance. Ooh, that's not too bad. So the only things that we don't because we're not really we have one pistol that we use, and so that doesn't really matter. We have Lone Wanderer maxed out.
You're not really using it to do a big amount of damage, so
right.
Yeah. Toughness will be good.
We could also do during a sneak attack we get 30% if we increase Sandman. So
Lava is shooting out Cap Collector 3.
Cap Collector 3? Okay, let's go.
I'm shooting out Mr. Sandman. You're right.
Okay. Investing money into your stores does make sense because you can buy in and then you can sell them more shit. So so we have Cap Collector 3. We have Kevin has shouted out. What was it? Sneak? No. Sandman. Okay, Sandman. Which gives me more attack damage, which is good. I like that. Do we have any other shout-outs? Come on, folks. We got 11 people. Let's get a couple more shout-outs. And so we can get a vote going. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, because I wouldn't mind having either steady aim or, anti-medium's okay, but not great. Don't need that. We could also put a perk into Rooted, which would give me unarmed attacks do 50% more damage, which would be kind of sweet. And the other one I want is, let's see, we got science maxed out. I'd like to get to nuclear physicist. So, but I don't know why. Because I only ever had it once in my life. So Gung Fu, second VATS target and beyond, which is handy.
Yeah, Gunfu is good. Guys, if you have a perk you want I to take, feel free to shout it out, and we'll put a vote.
Yeah, this is a chat-directed playthrough, folks. That's what this is all about.
Otherwise, I'll launch the vote.
Yeah, because I don't get to vote. I only get a vote if it's tied.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how this works, and your participation is what drives the engine here. Nuclear physicist is a must. So to get to nuclear physicist, I'd have to put three into intelligence. So.
But I put intelligence.
Okay.
And
yeah, because if I'm using radiation, like the radium rifle will do a lot more damage. But
okay, you go, guys. I've launched the vote die.
Okay, 1 is Cap Collector, 2 is Sandman, and 3 is Intelligence. 4 is something else. Yeah. Okay, so we need to have at least 5 votes here, folks. So, come on. Get that nimble finger of yours out there and push a button and hit enter. I know
and I will only count the numbers as a vote.
Yes, don't do anything else. Just type the number and Kevin will tally your votes.
Okay, we got a tie for the 3 first ones.
Come on, guys, we need 2 more votes. Get those fingers working.
Okay, talk soon, Lava.
See you in a bit, Lava.
Guys, even if you don't participate in the chat, you got a chance to vote.
Yeah, it's not hard to do, guys. You hit a button and 1, 2, or 3, or 4, and hit enter. It's not hard. That's why I have it set up this way, so that you can participate in the chat to help direct the game. It's, I mean, otherwise, if you leave it up to me, it's going to get really boring. So that's why I like having Ted in here, because he just, always sending me off to do stupid stuff that gets me killed often, Yeah.
So, that's funny how that way.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works. That's just like if you take Med-X and Psycho Buff, I think it is, you can double your distance that you can drop without doing any damage, so I found that out the hard way. So.
Come on, guys.
Come on, there's 11 people out there. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop.
Okay.
Oh, we got somebody new here. Look at that.
Hey, the fat dog. Zim. I will call you Zim.
Zim, I like that. Zim the fat dog. Okay. Zim, welcome to the stream. Thank you for participating.
Okay, so we're on cap collectors at the moment.
Yeah,
Any more votes, guys?
Cap Collector is good, but there's other things that will save my ass that are to me more important than Cap Collector. But
Like Vans.
Vans, yeah, there you go.
And if you're not happy with the perks, guys, feel free to vote for. If 4 gets the most amount of votes,
Then we redo it.
we'll redo it.
Which is rare, but it happens.
Welcome back, Lava.
Welcome back, Lava. Irradiated death claws and rat scorpions. Okay. We have to have a reason for going there, though. You have to send me to a specific place. You can't just go down there and wander around. You know, so, like, you know, go find the silo or the airplane or... Actually, I have no idea what I've done down there, so I don't remember. So it's been so long since we've been to the Glowing Sea. And I want to remind everybody, too, I will not be here Thursday. So tomorrow we will be playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I will be gone on Thursday. And I'll be back on Friday. So...
Yep.
And I want everybody to start thinking about our next playthrough, what kind of character we want to play. Remember, I play female characters. I tried doing a male character once, and it was a total bust. I don't... It just doesn't work for me. So, go to the Glowing Sea and find Sentinel Bunker. Oh, okay. Well, we have to do this part first. So anyway, so it looks like it's going to be Cap Collector. So, all right.
Yeah, Cap Collector is leading. Yeah, I guess we can end the vote.
Yep. So we're going to just go ahead and take it. And we just wasted a perk, folks. But that's what the chat wanted, collectively. So, majority rules. So, anyway, okay. So now we're going, where are we going? We have to go to the Institute. Oh no, we're going to, you say go talk to Desdemona.
Yeah, you're not allowed in the Institute at right now. You can't teleport back in the Institute.
He just told me to go to the Institute. He's waiting for me to meet him at the meeting. You think I'm joking?
No.
Yeah, see, Mankind Redefined. Attend the Directorate meeting. See?
Oh.
This is what gets me thrown out.
Yeah, go see Desdemona first.
Go see Desdemona first. What good is that going to do me now again?
Just in case.
Just in case. All right. Okay, when we get to the railroad, we're going to do a full save, just in case.
Good idea.
It should autosave, but for some reason, every once in a while, it'll do like an autosave or a quick whatever it does. And then I get killed, and it doesn't take me back to that location. It takes me back to the last time I slept or something, and I'm going, well, that sucks. See, it didn't autosave. It should have, but it didn't. I don't know why it does that sometimes, so I would just go ahead and do a save. So, I've wound up losing like an hour's worth of building because I got shot by a raider or something, and then poof, it's, you know. Oh well. That's what I'm saying. I don't think going to see Desdemona is going to do me any good. So, but that's what you wanted, so that's what we'll do. I think you're confused, Kevin.
Okay. No, that's the way I did it. But I was siding with the railroad first.
The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related. But the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, she made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
Okay.
What did she find out?
I know you all have
I'm right
questions,
here.
but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this. The ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance
Yes.
at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
Pam needs you in her room.
Okay, well, Pam wants to see me, but not Desdemona.
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
Desdemona.
Have you met with
That's
Patriot?
strange.
I'm
Hey, we're working on it.
If you get the opportunity to upload the holotape, do it. With Patriot's help, maybe we can score a major victory for synths.
See, now we can go talk to Patriot and get even more synths out, and then you run into him later on in the Commonwealth, and you get to have a settlement of synths. I think it's 6 synths. So, okay, so Pam wants to talk to us. Where's Pam? Pam's down this way, right?
One more hour.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah. I don't know. It messed up.
Processing. Further supplies needed to maximize defined goals. You are
Another
tasked with
DIA
finding
cache.
Another DIA cache.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Timetable for this task is not critical. Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Okay. And the thing is, if you don't do the missions for Tinker Tom to get the put the melee up, there's no way to get one in the game. Otherwise, if you're playing vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
So, just thought I'd mention that. Take this stuff. Let's see. No, I want. Damn it! Oh, it's a pepper mill.
Systems
Oh well.
locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Ooh, tea party, eh? We're gonna have a tea party! And she has a cat bowl, but has no cat. Go figure. Okay. Okay, now can I go to CIT or CTI or see wherever it is and go talk to...
Yeah. Go to the institute because I'm lost. You should have been thrown out the institute.
Nope, you don't get thrown out until afterwards. Come on, I've done this a few times.
Listen.
So...
G519 went through a lot. But she was good. Solid. I hope.
Glad you're with us.
Oh, that's her friend that we converted. I don't know if those are glass bowl or ceramic bowl.
Where all the synths got.
Oh God, yeah, they are the melees or whatever they're calling. They are a pain in the ass, but there's some great quest stuff. So, I guess I emptied those. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go to the institute, or do you want to run another quest?
No, the side quests are kind of useless at this point.
Well, yeah, but they may be useless, but the other thing too is that was it Chris? Chris, was it you that said, okay, go to let's see, this class and go to the glowing sea and find the Sentinel bunker. So we're gonna go. Oh, look at this. I guess I haven't found anything down here.
Oh, die.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there's Sentinel bunker. Oh, you've been there. Yep.
I figure what happened. Yeah, you'll have to do your regular strategy at the stuff mass fusion. Because the fact that you didn't notify the Brotherhood of Steel or the Institute of the attack counts as the Institute winning the attack.
The Institute did not win the attack. That's why Dad's all pissed off at you.
So they're pissed off, but they still allow you inside?
Yeah, this is the way it always goes. That's what's so stupid about it.
That's strange.
Yeah. So, yeah, so we just need to go jump to the Institute. Here it is. And you'll see. They are, Chris, you're right. They really are a pain, but they look really cool as a decoration. But you can only get one, so but they look really cool. You know, it's like the beacon things that you pick up from the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah.
What I forgot what they're called.
Never went with the Brotherhood of Steel, so I never had them.
Oh, you can pick them up anyway. There's 3 of them I think you can get without having to do anything with the Brotherhood. So, did I not turn on the appropriate quest? No, I did not. Ruined skies. No, mankind redefined. There we go. Attend the directors meeting. We want to find a terminal to stick that tape in too. By the way, just
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Oh, it's at the entrance. I think that's the first terminal you come across when you first enter the institute.
well, it says any institute or any terminal. I mean, not. So I was gonna go use the one up in Father's office. Demo, how you doing?
Welcome to the stream, Demo. How are you today?
Okay, so that's where they're having their meeting. So we want to go upstairs.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Encrypted message holotape. There we go.
Yeah, everything fixed now, Seamus. Welcome to the stream. How are you today?
Hey, Seamus. Congratulations for making it to the stream. Okay, so now we have to go upstairs for the conference. Oh, I wanted to see if any of this stuff had respawned. Nope, still empty. Shit. Oh well. Anything over here? I was kind of hoping that it would respawn after a while, but apparently not. Yep, 5 minutes. So give us just enough time to hear the lecture. So.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
Yep, we're all aware.
Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more
YouTube does that.
ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety.
Yeah, well, I had to reset the stream. It was buffering really bad.
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present.
Ah, yes.
Can I shoot you? Can I shoot you in the head?
Have you heard anything?
Can I shoot you?
Phase 3?
You talking to me? You talking to me? Let's play stupid.
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3
Hey,
is
Mike!
simply
Good to see
the
ya!
activation of a nuclear reactor.
Hey, Mike! Any reason why you're not sticking around?
Now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our
How are you, Mike?
prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes.
Oh.
This is not a matter for
Okay.
debate. Now, there is one
I
more
understand.
subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best...
Yeah, they still haven't figured out how to put his head into a synth body, which Dr. Amari can do at the memory den. So, maybe I should make an appointment for him. I gotta bring my dad in, you know.
What?
It was not even a human mind. It
Yeah.
was a robot mind.
Yeah.
This is
Like
not
only
how I
wires
wanted
and
to
stuff.
tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later.
No, they
Right
haven't
now,
done everything they
the
can.
future
They
of
can
the
stick him in a
Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership.
stick him in a bot.
The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end,
I like that
naming my mother.
Sean is literally the only guy in the world who's never been
Seems a poor
subject to
choice.
radiations.
Yeah, and he gets cancer.
And it's the only one you know who
Ignoring
dies
your
from cancer.
borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough
No, there is
scientists.
no holes in
What
the
it
plot of
needs
Fallout
is a
4,
leader.
Chris. We
I
all know
believe
that.
my
Yes,
mother
it's
has already
perfect.
proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's my responsibility
Yeah.
to ensure this place runs smoothly.
I'm glad you could be here to share this with me.
I had no idea.
I know this is... Well, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, right, Mike. You know,
I'm
that's
sorry,
what they did it for him.
I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put
And
you
Curie.
in charge without even asking first.
Like I said, maybe they should go talk to Dr. Amari. Maybe she knows something they don't.
Yeah, they think they're the greatest mind in the world, but they're not.
Are you so sure? You seem
They're
to have
just
a
a
natural
bunch of
talent
kids
for
playing
leading by
science.
example.
Yep.
Getting things done. This will suit you. And I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation.
Yeah, he got hit by the blast,
Dr.
but
Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us. But for you,
you should be dead by the blast we see
Yeah.
at the beginning of
Well,
the
yeah,
game.
so that's why it doesn't make any sense that he's not been irradiated, because he has been.
Oh no. Your husband was covering it. Him.
The what was?
Your husband, Nate.
Everybody at the beginning of the game gets exposed with that bomb blast. That's, you know.
Oh, I know. But in the game, they show it as Nate or Nora covering Sean, so he doesn't get the blast.
It doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't work that way.
I know.
Oh, okay.
That just cracked me up.
Yeah. Gamma radiation goes through everything, so.
Not lead, but you're not made of lead.
No, gamma radiation, it goes through lead. It takes a couple of feet of it to slow it down.
Gamma radiation goes through lead?
Yep.
I thought it didn't. Okay.
No, it takes like depending on how much, you know, it takes like a foot of lead to stop standard gamma radiation. So, and you have to remember that's here on the planet. So gamma radiation in space is a major issue. So, because all get irradiated. I forgot the name of who was it, Gore or whoever that wound up. Oh yeah, here it is, mass fusion. Okay, go speak with Ailey Fillmore. Okay. So.
And Superman X-ray vision, yeah. Superman X-ray vision does everything.
Well, that was the problem when they first started using fluoroscopes and stuff, is that it irradiated people. And same with the early X-ray machines. Had the same issue. So, there she is. Okay.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
So, yeah.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't
without the proper and if you're a scientist working on gamma radiation, you become green and angry.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yesterday, we're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some
gamma radiations are magic.
It is.
We should not get a shot of gamma rads at some point in our life.
Well, we do actually.
Yeah, I know.
We're all irradiated, so so.
The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running.
Yeah, maybe you don't know, but you remember Chernobyl in Russia? The nuclear plant that exploded?
Oh, yeah. Chernobyl?
Chernobyl, yeah. The French government said that the radioactive cloud stopped at our borders.
Yeah, I know. It actually went around the world like 3 times.
Yeah.
So.
It's like, no, you don't have a French ID, you don't come in.
No way. You're not
Go away, cloud. We don't want you.
Well,
and they really tried hard to tell the people that it never came
not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move
in France.
Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around.
No, actually, it doesn't use gamma radiation. The early ones did. They don't use plutonium anymore for X-rays.
Sort of intended.
They stopped using plutonium. They use it's cobalt something or other. It doesn't produce. And the film that they use is a lot more sensitive. Before they were used. You're right. They used. Well, first they used uranium, and they found out that didn't work all that well. But when they got plutonium up and running, they said, "Oh yeah, this works good." So off they went with plutonium, and sure as the world, that's why there. Believe it or not, there used to be if you got a lot of you probably too young to know, but back in the day, everybody wore these like 60-pound lead aprons, except you, while you were getting irradiated. So even when you went to the dentist, they would actually, go into the X-ray machines were in lead-lined rooms. So because the radiation. So
yeah, and it's 7 past walk.
Oh my God! Yes, it's past walk the dog times. Okay, why is it saying? I was trying to figure out why is it saying relay to mass fusion or inform. And Brotherhood. Oh, this is where we have to go tell the Brotherhood. Yep. This is what we have to do. Okay. Do you, Rick? Yeah, it was. It was.
Hey Rick, welcome to the stream. How are you today?
No, they don't use those aprons anymore. They just actually, it's a crystalline glass that they use that's in the wall. That's because it doesn't use gamma radiation, and they're not using particle accelerators. They're using. I thought they were still using cobalt. I could be wrong. Maybe they are, but it's so fine tuned now that all the new equipment, they don't need to wear aprons or anything like that. They just step into a shielded room, and it's made with a special glass, and then there's a Faraday cage, and they're good to go. And the biggest problem they have is that because of their electronics, it's not that it's going to harm them, it's the electronics that it's going to damage. So that's why all that stuff is shielded. But yeah, because there's still some pretty radical particles flying about. So
Okay, Lava, have some fun.
okay, take care, Lava. Don't blame ya. That's what we're here.
They put an apron. Well, change your dentist.
Probably just to protect your gonads. Because it can mutate sperm. So, you know, but if they're with it has to do with the angle that they're taking the X-ray. Okay, because the new ones, because when I had, they sit you in a chair and the X-ray machine actually spins around your head. Okay, so they take a whole 360 of your jawline. So,
Oh yeah, that's what they do for me.
yeah, and it doesn't use any heavy radiation. It's there's a special like flying spot ball in this thing and the film is on the other side, and it records it digitally. It's all done. You know, there's no film, there's no anything. It just does it digitally. It's really cool. Because I not only had to have it done, but I got to see, because I was going to the university to have my teeth worked on because I couldn't afford a dentist. So I got to see all the stuff in operation. It was kind of cool. So it was the place I was trying to get to is where the technicians are that repair that stuff. So unfortunately, I didn't make it. So anyway, I gotta go take my break. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Stream is running good. We're all happy.
Okay.
All right.
Talk soon, die.
Right. Back in a few.
I never looked into radio. Not much. And yeah, Chris, the cloud magically reappeared over Britain. That's why you have a lot more SJWs. Because they're from the generation that was in preparation during the Chernobyl incident. I'm one of them, but I'm just fucked up. Okay, I'll be back. I'll make a tea. Well, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I'm really excited to start God of War, you have no idea. I just need to do my monthly update first. But that shouldn't take more than a day or two. Thank you, Mike. There could be a link, there could not be a link. Welcome back, Dai.
Thank you.
Hey, love. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
And there's your sweetie pie.
Yes, she is here.
You never know. You know what? You might. I would have to agree with you, because now that I think about it, it was probably back in the 90s was the last time I actually checked up on that stuff. So, very possible.
Yeah, Mike, I will do a...
Okay, just have to find my controller. Here it is. Okay, so the person who knows everything there is to know about getting the proper playthrough is now with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
XCOM 2.
I can relax a bit and I'm not afraid.
Right. Okay, so that's why it's sending me there.
Because for me the peaceful ending is when you kill all the humans in the Commonwealth.
To Boston Air. Oh, I gotta go talk to what's her face? What's her name? Proctor Ingram or whatever her name is. Oh, YouTube's buffering again.
Yeah, it's buffering again.
God, this really pisses me off.
It's on Dai's end today.
Yeah, it's my net. It's acting badly. Hey, Mark Jackson, how you doing?
I don't know if you heard me, but I said hello too, but it was buffering at this exact moment, so...
Yeah, it's still way behind. I'm just waiting for it to yeah, it's... Oh, man, don't tell me I'm going to have to restart again. God damn it. So...
Good to hear, Mark.
Typing's better. Are you off the heavy medication? Yeah, it might just be YouTube. According to this, it may be taking some hits. I don't know. No,
it's buffering out at the moment on YouTube.
Yep. Let me check current, and let's see what about Twitch. Yeah, it's YouTube. Yep, my quality just dropped to 144, so it's YouTube.
Yeah.
I restream and just double check, because it'll tell me if it's if somebody's having an issue. No, Mr. Bill, this is not good.
No, this is not.
Oh, now it's telling me I have low bandwidth. So maybe my net has...
Well, that makes sense, Mark. You got to...
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, my yeah, my net's bouncing. Because, yeah, but it's still saying... Nope, I'm still getting a warning. This is not good. I have the throughput, but it's just YouTube. It's on all channels, so that's what I was checking.
Okay.
Oh, San Jose is having problems, it looks like. Yeah, but it's saying my speed is okay. Bad. Seattle doesn't look too good either. This I'm gonna have to restart the stream again, I guess.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Dr. Quinlan for analysis.
That is a good point, Kat.
Yeah. I'm typing a bit because with the buffering, I'm not sure they can hear me.
Three itches I can't even scratch.
They should be able to hear you.
Okay.
Proctor Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a
Fair
beryllium
enough, Mark.
agitator from the ruins of mass fusion.
A beryllium agitator? I seem to remember reading an old technical document on those once, but I only thought they were theoretical. It must be pretty darn important if they're sending you to find one. You know, if we head over to mass fusion right now, we may be able to get the device before the Institute does. That's if you don't mind the company, of course.
Yeah, it would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Grab whatever gear you need and meet
Yeah,
me at
it's...
Plytech.
Well,
No,
mine says HD, so
Yeah, I could switch on, but...
yeah, it's just I don't know what's going on, folks. It'll be fine. And that,
Beats guard duty.
yeah, there's something going on. The test comes back saying I have sufficient throughput, but for some reason I'm going to save first, and then because there's just, if it's going to continue like this, there's just no point. To cycle everything around, and